So this is the LG G6. Now it technically has come out before the Galaxy S8. A big reason why I picked this thing up is just to hold me over until the S8 comes out. And before we get started, guys, I just want to thank everyone. We finally hit 28,000 subscribers. If you've subscribed and kind of stuck around through me not making the best content, I really appreciate it. Hopefully you do see the improvements I've been making, the effort I've been putting, the new gear I've been buying. So hopefully it's been worth it for you to stick around, and I welcome anyone else to hit that subscribe button below. You won't be disappointed, and 1 year from now, I'll be making even better content. That's just who I am. The LG G8, The LG G6 may not have the best updated specs like the S8. The S8 has a Snapdragon 835, and the LG G6 has a Snapdragon 821, I believe. If you don't even know what that means, then it doesn't matter to you anyway. The LG G6 is a really just like good device. Like, look at it. The bezels are really small, and when you compare it to something as extreme as the iPhone 7 Plus, like the bezels are ridiculous. But the moment you actually realize that the S8 is out there, it makes the LG G6 just look one generation behind. This is a really good device. The glass is slightly less slippery than the S7, so that's pretty cool. And I really do like the look of this black one. It's really sleek. Totally is a complete like 180 from the LG G5, the silver version. That was just like in your face. This is really sleek and sexy. It feels a lot more premium than the G5 as well. So this doesn't have the modules, which I think allows it to be a lot more, just solid feeling, which is good. This is literally my first day with it, so this is just my first impressions. The camera, I literally haven't opened the camera yet. Let's take a look. So it has two modes, of course. It's got like normal mode, which this is normal mode right here. And then it's got wide mode, which I think I'll use a lot more. And that's really wide. And the front-facing camera has the same thing. So this is like normal mode, and then we can even do selfie mode like while it's recording. So it's not super wide, but I can definitely see. And the LG G6, who am I freaking, that guy, what is his name, Sean Connery? The LG G6 also has Android 7.0, so you're probably pretty familiar with that. It's not the latest and greatest at this point. I think it came out like last year around November. But one really cool thing, it improved notifications. So you see my, let's zoom in. So you see my notifications right there. You can like basically expand them. So you can definitely, get a lot. Let's go back out. So you can really quickly at a glance see what you got going on. The iPhone 7 Plus to this day irks me. I'm so glad I'm going back to Android for a little bit. But like, look at this. The iPhone is an endless sea of notifications. Like, there's no differentiating apps, it's just one list. One thing where the LG G6 may really capture some people's attention, if you absolutely don't want curved glass on your phone, there is no S8 and S8 curved version, or there's no S8 and S8 Edge. It's S8 and S8 Plus. The only difference between the S8 and S8 Plus is the screen size and the battery size. They're both curved. If you want a flat screen and you want a good phone of this generation, and as far as the battery life, of course I can't comment on that. I just opened it from the box and haven't even charged it yet. But one interesting fact, the LG G6 has a 5.7-inch display, has a 3,300 milliamp hour battery. When you compare that to the Galaxy S8, the Galaxy S8 has a 5.8-inch display, but only has a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. So the LG G6 has a smaller screen to power, but a bigger battery. So I'm very curious to see how that plays in when comparing the battery life of the two. And just like the Galaxy S7 and S8, the LG G6 is IP68 water resistant, so you should be able to shower with it, dump it underwater, take it out in the rain, stuff like that. Just use common sense, don't take it in the ocean. If you're going in the pool, definitely rinse it off after the fact. You don't want the chlorine to really just like ruin the device. So the screen, as you can see, is super wide. Here's a video of mine playing right now. As you can see, there's bars on the left and right hand side. That's going to be the one downside as smartphones start becoming wider and taller. Typical ratio is 16:9. This is 18:9, so it's a little bit wider. and the Galaxy S8 is even going to be taller than that. And then if you're watching like cinematic videos where there's bars on the top and bottom, now you're going to have like a complete letterboxing effect all the way around. It's just the price to pay for using this type of technology. So I'm super excited, guys. As you know, I bought the S7 like a year ago, so I was in need of a new Android device. The Pixel came out in November, but it really wasn't just what I wanted. The bezels were just too big. I just bought the iPhone 7 Plus anyway. I'm so glad the LG G6 and the S8 are coming out. I can't wait to get the S8 Plus and really test it out and compare it to this device. And I'm also very curious to see how the battery life goes, because the iPhone 7 Plus and even the Apple Watch both get superb battery life. I think it has to do with the standby time. Something with iOS, standby time is just amazing. We'll see if Android 7.0 plus DOS, the updated DOS, will help us out with that as well. I'm rambling. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking my video. Bye.